He was a rascal last night because he,
Let's draw, man. Monster got me, but the draw on the men did work. Look, he drops closer every time.
Well, I'm not blocking.
some nymphs.
What's
Are those
that?
in your books, nymph?
What? I needed to come in here and get something, and I already forgot what it was.
Teddy's waiting on the food.
Look at this one.
Whoa! Teddy Bench, you were a rascal last night. Where you look at all these balls? Ball one. That's not exactly 1, 2, 3. It was a lot worse last night. You can ask Teddy. Let's try this. Not a very good director. He was a rascal last night because he wanted to play ball at about 10:30, 11 o'clock for probably, I don't know, an hour and didn't get tired out. So today he's gonna go to Papo's, gonna chase some kitties around and go on the farm. I look terrible in this. Get his energy out and tire him out today. Biscuits and gravy. Megan's gonna go over there and finish up her homework. I'm gonna go try, there you are. I'm gonna go try out the new net on my day off to go fly fish.
Wow.
Hey, Papa.
Yes.
You awake?
Yeah.
Bill's going fishing with his friend today. Hey, I'm gonna come to your house. Hair, no, come here, Teddy. You got a hair in your mouth. Come here. There we go.
Teddy,
He's waiting on something you did over there.
well, you put one up here and I threw it. Here's two right here. I told him that he's been playing ball all night and we have started it already now.
This is what Teddy will do. He'll come and put the ball like way over here, or sometimes on a rare occasion he might put it beside you, but you'll be laying on the couch. Teddy will put the ball over here and then he'll run down the hallway and sit there and growl at you, so he makes you like physically get up because he doesn't want to put it too close to you because he's afraid you're gonna get it.
Down to our last bullet. Hear that? It's the squeaking of the monster that's drawing in. Monster got me, but the draw on the men did work. Look, he drops closer every time. And we're out of ammo. Well, it's good while it lasted. He's gonna come finish us off now. Teddy checking on the gravy, Teddy. Yeah, it's getting thick. How we want it right there. Let's go look at Christmas ornaments. Ooh, wow. Ooh, whoa. How about that, Teddy? You leave me anything? That doesn't count, Teddy. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Okay, where's your ball? Where's your toy? You're pointing at it, and he's gonna go get it the moment I go over there. Let me get it. No, he's gonna let me get it. Let me see your ball. You're gonna have to share, Teddy. You're gonna have to share. Oh, he did leave me one. We're gonna make some nymphs today. Nymphs.
What's
Are those
that?
in your books, nymph?
What?
Nymphs, N-Y-M.
I don't even know what that is. Flies?
Yeah, we'll make them out of some of that. Making that good. Alright, finished product. First time making them, so these little wrap up by the black head is no good, but a white dubbing body with a gold or silver stripe. Supposed to look like it's kind of a mid hatch. Some black dubbing up top with the head. Just the dubbing gives it a more natural look, because if you look at it like aquatic vertebrates and insects, larvae, they all kind of like a little hairy and they look like little monsters. Don't you agree, Teddy? Teddy won't stop putting the ball under there. So Megan's right. Christmas card. Pretty. But just those four. Gonna go with the rest of the crew here. The new net.
Hi friends, welcome to today's vlog. I haven't really introduced myself this morning. I know Will filmed a little bit, but I just got done making some of our Christmas cards. I ran out of cards, so I ordered some more, so I'm gonna have to send the rest of those out tomorrow because it says they're gonna be here tomorrow. So I'm going to run out to our mailbox. I'm gonna send these out that I have so far, and then we're gonna head to my grandparents today. Will might have mentioned it, I'm not for sure, but he's going fishing today, and so in the meantime, meantime, I'm gonna go to my grandparents today, and my grandpa says that he needed to run to the, I forgot what it's called. I don't know if it's the courthouse. It's where you go and get your car renewed, your tags renewed. He needs to do that on one of his vehicles, so I might run him into town and we might go ahead and do that. In the meantime, I'm gonna take my Christmas cards outside and we're gonna throw these in the mail. I love getting Christmas cards from people. I like also sending them as well because it's just a nice little surprise in the mail. So let's go send these out in the mailbox. I'm getting ready to leave. I just put my cards in the mail and I'm making sure all the lights and stuff are turned off before I leave. I probably need to get gas in my car. I don't know if it's like OCD. I don't know what it is, but I don't like my car getting down low. I needed to come in here and get something and I already forgot what it was. Okay, I remembered what it was. I was coming in the bedroom to get my wedding band or my wedding ring, my Apple Watch and stuff. Question for you guys, if you're married and you're a female, do you take your wedding bands off like when you take a shower or do the dishes or whatnot? I would love to know because I take mine off at nighttime and I sometimes forget to grab it and put it back on.
Another 71 bucks on your pops. I got it. I had to renew license tags on 2008 Volkswagen for Mr. David.
We're at the courthouse.
Teddy's waiting on the food. Teddy's waiting on the food.
Yep.
So are we.
We're gonna need some more drink room, Papa.
We didn't order early.
I know.
You can't because you can't see the stuff in there. Well, I'm not blocking.
Just Papa's going upstairs. Is it upside down? Welcome to, what is today? Tuesday. It is officially 2 days before Thanksgiving, and last night, I don't know what I did, but like I think I was like clenching my jaw when I was asleep, and my jaw is like so, it just like hurt. I also woke up with a headache, and I think it might be contributing to where I was like clenching last night. But anyway, got some presents in the mail for Will yesterday, so I think I'm going to wrap those this morning. It is 8:49 and we have an issue going on with our sink. It's not like a huge issue. The nozzle that you spray your dishes with, the one that like comes off from the sink and you spray, you know, a lot of sinks have those, but ours has completely came off the base of the sink, and so when you spray water it will leak underneath the sink, especially if you detach the hose and then the water gets underneath there. And also a new problem is that when we turn on our sink there's like a little leak in our, like the handle itself. But anyway, we had to put in a request for the maintenance, so they should be coming over here. Other than that, we don't have anything really going on today. Will does have to go to work. He's gonna work in the afternoon, so he can be here hopefully when the maintenance comes. Yesterday, we were expecting a delivery from Chewy, which is, it's like a pet store. A lot of you guys know that's where I got Teddy's toys from for Christmas this year. We were expecting a delivery from them. It apparently said it got delivered, but it was not delivered here. We looked in the mailbox, we looked at our door, it was delivered to the wrong place. I was really bummed out about it. It was just like this little puzzle that I had gotten Teddy to do for like interactive play and stuff. And anyway, it didn't get delivered, and it was only like $18, guys, so it wasn't like that big of a deal, but I was really excited to see what it would look like. Will was gonna call the USPS because that's who it's getting delivered through this morning, and I called my grandpa and he was like, well, why don't you try to check with Chewy and see what they can do. And by this point it was like 6 o'clock, so I was like, okay, let me just do a live chat because they had live chat. At first initially, I think I got a robot because I told them the problem and they were like, oh, thank you for reaching out to us. How are you doing today? I think it was a bot. But anyway, to make a long story short, I ended up eventually getting a human. And this conversation, I want to specify that this conversation didn't even last 5 minutes. Like, it was that fast. And the guy or the girl, whoever it was like, oh, so you didn't receive this product? And I was like, yes, correct. And then within not even a minute of them saying that, I immediately got an email from Chewy that they were sending me another one. So literally the whole conversation lasted 5 minutes and there was no questions asked. I just showed them my shipping number, said it was delivered and it wasn't here, and immediately I got an email that they're sending me another one. So I just want to say that that was the best customer service that I think I've ever had any experience with, and I think that that's how you get loyal customers. But I just wanted to give a shout out to Chewy because that's never happened. I've never had it to be that easy. No questions asked, just we didn't receive it, here's a new one. I wanted to give them a shout out for that because that was super nice. In the midst of all that yesterday, I also got some packages that I need to get wrapped for Will. These are all from Teddy, by the way.
Who are they to?
You.
Teddy bought me presents.
I'm putting this one in your stocking. That's not yours either, Bobby. You got yours. Did you think he was taking your presents? Here goes Teddy. You hungry, Bobby? Look at this one, Will.
Whoa! Wow, Teddy's the bird!
Oh, Teddy, that's not yours, puppy. So it's been a little minute and it's 12:50. In the meantime, we ate some lunch. I got a little bit ready for the day at least. And the guy came over and fixed our sink. I wanted to show you what our sink looked like. Don't mind the dishes, you guys. We just ate lunch. We had some enchiladas. But this is the new sink that they put in. They took, or he replaced all of this and then this. So also feel like we just have way better water pressure in both the sink and the spray or the nozzle. All in all, that was a win. One perk of renting is that we don't ever have to pay for anything. If an appliance goes out, if we need maintenance, whatever, it's all free. One nice thing about having an apartment. I'm not going to edit anything, at least not until I work on my paper. I am on the last chapter, so I had chapter 4 and chapter 5. I'm on my last chapter, which is chapter 5. I'm really trying to get a big chunk of it knocked out. I did work on it pretty late last night. Okay, I look a little crazy because I took my hair down and it's been up all day, so I apologize, but I think my cards that I've been waiting on have just been delivered, so I think I'm gonna take a little break and run out there. But I wanted to show you guys so far what I've done. And you know, I understand you guys that this is boring and not everyone wants to see this, but this is something, honestly, if I honestly had to say this, throughout my entire college, which has been a long time, because I did my 4 years for my undergrad and this is like going on like 3 years for grad school. Out of everything I've ever done, this is the one thing that I'm most proud of, but I wanted to show you, and I know some of you out there might not care at all. But today I worked on chapter 5, which I'm writing chapter 4 and 5, so I just wanted to show you what I got done today and then I'll look at like the overview of everything. Okay, so as far as today, I would say that I think I started right here. I'm gonna say I started on page 50 52. And then I got all of this done today, went into the discussion and the results of the conclusion, and I finished on page 55. Okay, so this is chapter 4, and this is everything that I have done since I've basically been talking about this paper. So so page 39, this was my data presentation section where I talked about all of my statistics that was ran for the study. So this is all of this. And then we're getting close, I think. Maybe not. And then we move into chapter 5, which is what I have written the past 2 days. So there you have it. I will say that I do have one final section left to write on my chapter 5. In total, this paper is probably going to be, I don't know if it's gonna make it to 70 pages, but in total we might get up to 70 pages. So this is my table of contents that I was talking about. I have chapter 1, and then I have all of my headers here. Chapter 2, chapter 3, I gotta do chapter 4 and 5. But as you can see, if you wanna go to any of this, if you wanna go to my research questions, you can click it. It'll take you right to my research questions. If you want to check out my chapter 3, what my design was, which is on page 35, it's gonna take you right to my design. So I've got to do all that. I've got to fix all that.